Welcome everybody. Level M Diecast. We do have, of course, Hot Wheels Showcase on tap today. We are talking about Hot Wheels Revealers. 1992 was the year. These were the probably like the first time that like a mystery car was sold. They came in these paper bags, I guess you might want to call them. They were numbered. So there was 1 through 12. So we're going to walk through it all. I do have some holes in the collection. I did pick up a whole bunch of these. Well, maybe not a whole bunch, but I picked up about 20 of these. And then, of course, we're going to use the numbers that I am missing in the collection and see if we can complete it. But the idea was that you would take it out of the blister and you would drop it in water. Yes, you would drop this in water. The bag, paper, whatever you want to call it on the outside would dissolve, revealing the car inside. Hence the word Revealers. There was also a promo tied to this, so if you did get a gold token here, you did win a customized mountain bike. For Hot Wheels, if you got a blue token right there, you did get a special 10-car set. I do have a few cars from that, so that would be kind of funny if we ended up getting one of those tokens as the ones that we cut out. This is the back of the card. Of course, it was kind of a promo with DQ. You got a free kids cone with every single one of these. There is your deets on the back. Again, there you go. 1992. So before we start chopping open, we're going to start from the beginning. Number 1 in the series is the Solar CX4. Yes, you guys got to remember this is early 90s. The decos are going to be crazy. But this is the Solar. It's covered with like spades and clubs and diamonds and hearts and stuff like that, like a deck of cards. They are Ultra Hot's wheels. This one does have the opening top section there, just like all of the Solars do. There is the base deets, nothing fancy on there. All the way back from 1993 for this blue one. Now, every single car in the series, all 12, came with 3 colors. So you had a choice of getting 1 of 3 colors every time you cracked them open. This is the second color for the Solar. This one in a neon yellow, which looks good. It's the same deco, but different colors. And then, of course, just pink on the Ultra Hot Wheels versus the neon yellow on that one up there at the top, which looks pretty good. This one does all the exact same things, opens up, all that good stuff. Same base deets as well. So we'll just leave one up on there for now. As a matter of fact, I think we'll just maybe line up the rest in the front, because we're going to have about 30-plus cars. And then the last one for the Solar was this guy in white, kind of an off-white, kind of a pearl off-white. This one was kind of cool. This one has green Ultra Hot Wheels on there. And then there is the base deets here. Now, this one did come with a base variation as well. I do happen to have that base variation, so there is the variation right there. Kind of a metallic silverish base on the top, and then kind of a, I don't even know how to explain one on the bottom. It's a little bit metallic looking, kind of like what Matchbox does with their fake chrome bases these days. So I'll throw those two guys down there. All right, number 2 in the mix was the Ferrari 348. This one had a ridiculous deco on it. Just all this cash money on there. Ultra Hots again. This one in brown, kind of a metallic brown. Really ugly. Super ugly. Probably one of the ugliest ones ever. But that was how it worked. And, of course, they're all going to have that deco. We're going to throw the next one up. This one is in orange with orange Ultra Hots, so at least that matches. And then there is your deets in the back. A lot of these I have picked up loose, so they still need to be cleaned. But this one is good. It's mint shape. It just needs to be cleaned up. I did not clean any of these up, and I'll explain to you why as we roll through this mix. So we'll go ahead and throw our 348 up there. Now, the third color in the 348 is white. Now, these are the 2 number 2s that I got, and this is one of the rare instances where you can actually see the color of the model in there. So those are the orange ones. So unfortunately, I did not get the white one. That is going to be the only model I believe I'll end up missing from the entire set, but I have plenty of other ones for some other ones that I'm missing, but no point in cutting those open or chopping them open or nothing like that, because I already have the orange one. So we will get those off to the side. We will move on to number 3. That is the Diablo. The Diablo is pretty nice. I think the Diablo looked pretty good. Pretty simple deco on it. I think they pulled it off pretty well. red with some kind of pink and orange on the side with some kind of a greenish yellow Ultra Hots wheel. The plastic spoiler on the back. I think Hot Wheels Diablo was always a good casting. I think they did a pretty good job with that one. So we'll put the red one up there. There we go. Next color up, this one was super cool because it was black with an orange spoiler. Of course, it just screams 90s like they always do. Same deco on the side. A little bit different color flavor. Like super pink Ultra Hot Wheels on this one. Of course, this casting had a metal base, which was pretty nice. So this is a pretty heavyweight casting, but it's pretty nice. The wing and the back section here is actually a separate part. You see the interior is a tan color. So we'll put the extra one down there. And then the next one is this guy. Now, this is one of the reasons why I have not cleaned any of these models quite yet. So you see this residue and all this other junk on here? Well, that's exactly what happens when you throw the bag in water and you don't take the time to clean it up. So this is covered with all the bag residue. So whoever had this previously before it came into my collection did exactly that. I've been putting all these to the side trying to complete this ridiculous set of 36 cars. So it does take some time. I think the blue one looks pretty good though. Same color deco on the side. This guy does come with green, crazy green Ultra Hots wheels, but that looks pretty good. So it's one of the reasons why I haven't cleaned up anything quite yet. All right, number 4 is the Zender Fact 4. This is a pretty cool casting. I have almost every single one they've ever done. I don't know why I like this casting, but I just do. This one, again, just ridiculous design on it. It's 90s, like, really don't know what to tell you guys. It's just out there. That kind of super yellow greenish neon Ultra Hots on there as well. This guy does have lensed headlights, which is pretty nice. But that one is in black, which is number 4. The next color up for that one was purple. So here is the purple one. Same deco on it, just in purple. Looks pretty good. They did release quite a few purple ones on Blue Card as well. So the color wasn't really all out there. Just the deco on it was kind of out there. So kind of crazy. Now, I do have 2 number 4s. Now, I am missing the turquoise one. I'm hoping it's going to be this one on the top. If it happens to be the turquoise one, we will not crack this one. If that is not the turquoise one, we will go ahead and crack this one. Although I am pretty sure this is not turquoise. But I feel like this one might be. So we'll go ahead and crack this one open. Pull him out the blister. Get it out of there. Now it says, open me first inside. This is what you get. There is your little collector's guide so that you can mark off all the cars. It just gives you the 12 models. It doesn't tell you the 30 million colors and all that stuff like that. And then it tells you right there to win a prize. Swirl your thing in a magic bowl of water. So this is what it is. It's a weird bag, but a little sticker on there. We are definitely not going to put this in the water. We're just going to tear open the bag because it's just easier that way. Ooh, check that out. I actually got that right for once. I have cracked open a lot of these. I don't come across these revealers all that often. And there was no, just showing you, there's no little winner token in there. It'd be hilarious if we actually got a gold token since that sweepstakes is long gone. So there is the turquoise one. Been looking for this one for a little bit, so I'm pretty happy to have this one. So finally we'll complete one more color with the Zenders. So we'll put that guy down there. Obviously no need to crack that one open, so we'll put him to the side. All right, we're going to go on to number 5, which is a super, super cool one. That is the Mercedes-Benz 380 SEL. Again, just got to clean this up a little bit. It is silver. This one comes with some kind of like hieroglyphics, kind of like cave drawing decos on it, which is really, really interesting. And then orange Ultra Hots. It's just such a weird combination for this car. There is the dog in the back, of course. There's a little dog in the back. As per usual, nice metallic silver. Slide that guy down in there. There we go. Next color up. This one is actually relatively straightforward. This one actually just flat out reminds me of just Barbie. This is Barbie stuff from Mattel. White on white painted base. Pink Ultra Hots looks good. Same exact hieroglyphic decos. But I think that looks pretty good. That is still pretty cool. So we'll see if we can make a little bit more space here since we got so many cars to come out still. Here we go. The third color was a neon yellow. See, this one still has a lot of the residue from the bag. You see inside. So you got to be careful when you clean these, and then you got to dry them very, very well. The axles are very easily prone to rusting very, very quickly, but that is what happens with the bags. All the residue just goes on there, which is just unfortunate. But the model's perfectly fine, just needs to be cleaned up. It's not like rubber bands where you have to worry about the tape or anything for those. That one is a little bit over the top. There we go. Forgot we already put one in the display up there. All right, next one up. This is number 6. This is the Ferrari F40. This one is pretty straightforward. It's got some checkered flag details on there. It says F40 on it. First one in yellow with pink Ultra Hots. Does have the opening hatch in the back, the hood section. Still one of the coolest F40s ever made. I still think it's ultra cool. All metal and all that stuff too. Just really, really cool casting. Just a really, really cool addition from back in the day. Of course, you can't have a Ferrari without at least some red somewhere. So the next one is red. Does come with the kind of neon yellow green Ultra Hots. So there's only a few different colors for wheels. They just kind of get mixed around to the lot of them. This one looks pretty good. It's a little bit dusty. Probably was sitting on a shelf for a long time before it became part of the Level M dynasty. And then the final color for the F40 is in dark metallic red. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a wine. I don't know. It's a really cool color. It looks really, really good. I don't like it with the contrasting blue and yellow print on there. And then, of course, your ridiculous wheel color. But it's still pretty cool. So it's still pretty cool. Let's see. We'll just start putting them in the front, I guess. All right, we're going to move on to number 7. Number 7 is the Lamborghini Countach. This is the original, late 80s casting from Hot Wheels, 1987. Metal body, metal base. Looks pretty good with the big old wing in the back. This first one in silver with a bunch of coins on it. Kind of like an arcade style. Looks kind of cool. That one's all right. I've always liked that Countach casting for some reason. I've always thought it was a pretty proper casting. Next color up is a kind of a neon pinkish orange. It's definitely way brighter than what the screen shows, I assure you. And then there is the pink wheels, which actually go not too bad with it. The color's definitely more orange than pink, but it has some interesting hues to it. Again, just beyond just ridiculous, paint job. But again, it's the 90s. Got to remember it's the 90s. This was the normal stuff. And then the final one is in white. This one does have the green wheels. Looks pretty good. You can see the axle right there already has some rust on it. So whoever did this one originally didn't clean up the axles all that well. So unfortunately, there's a little bit of rust in there. They rust very, very quickly. So you just have to leave it for about a day or so without properly drying it off. And it's going to be that way. All right, moving on to the next one. Number 8, the Ferrari Testarossa. Yes, it has a guitar on the top of it. Not really sure what the significance is, but it is a guitar. I've always thought this was a fantastic casting. Of course, these particular revealer ones are probably not going to look all that well. Now, the interior is 2 different colors. It's black and green. That's because of the way the model is assembled. So this bottom part here is basically one piece of the interior. And then the other piece is the other piece of the interior. So all these models will have two-tone interiors if those colors are different. It's an interesting one. It's more of a yellow Ultra Hot wheel. I don't think it looks too terrible, but it's definitely not that nice. So we'll get the green one up there. Here we go. Next color up, I think, is a lot better. This is the second color for the Testarossa. This is in neon orange, which looks good because it does have the orange and black interior. Again, orange and black for the back. And then, of course, a pink Ultra Hots. They got to make sure that they make the wheels and the model itself completely 2 different realms. And then the third color is hot pink. Super hot pink. Yep, super hot pink with orange Ultra Hots. It would have been nice to have maybe these wheels swapped between those two, but then they wouldn't have got the flavor. It does have the nice hot pink and black interior as well. Which looks actually pretty good, which is actually not too bad. All right, next one up is a heavy hitter, at least in my opinion. That is the Porsche 930. You see, this one is just really, really bad. Looks not good at all. So first color is in blue. Does have a little bit of explosion on there with some diamonds and stuff like that. Nothing real fancy with it. But this is the Blackwall 930 casting. Looks very, very good. There is your base dates, 1989. Malaysia with the green color. I don't want to put that one up at the display. We'll put this one up in the display. Second color up is a metallic green. This one looks fantastic. I think the wheels actually match it pretty good as well. So I really like the kind of theme of this one. The blue one didn't look all that great, but I think the green one actually looks really, really, really good. Now there is a third color, obviously. And since we're on number 9, this lot only included 2 number 9s. Now the third color is red. So I'm going to hope we get red. As far as these two here, I can't tell. If you look super, super close, you can see there's some marks on the roof. I don't think either one of these are going to be red, unfortunately, but I'm hoping, I will keep my fingers crossed that one of them is red, because the 930 is kind of a pain in the butt to get. So we will go ahead and tear this little piece off here, fold the bag, and the bag has a weird texture to it, by the way, because it's designed to be water soluble, so it's a weird texture. So that one's unfortunately not the red one. That is another green one, which I feel like both of them will probably be green because they look like they were green. I would have wished it was blue, because at least I could have swapped out the blue one, but there is the green one. So unfortunately there is another green one. Again, no little thingy in there, no little token to win something that is long expired. All right, this is the only other number 9 that I got, so we're just going to go for it and see what happens. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of faith. No particular reason. They just don't look red. And I've gotten to the point that I have by just opening everything I get, but now that I've narrowed it down to just a few models, I'm really trying to get the colors. So we'll get this out of there eventually. All right, let's see if we got a red one. The bag's being a pain in my butt. Let's do it together. Did we get red? Ooh, we did. Oh, sweet. All right. And of course, no little... I really want to get one of those little tokens just so that I know what it looks like. All right, there is the red one. Thank goodness. All right, we got the red one. Very, very happy. Very, very happy. This one's definitely the best one. This one's definitely better than the gray one or the green one for sure. This one looks good. I think the pink and the red match well together. The decos and stuff like that looks pretty good on this. I think it looks good with the explosion on red. That one looks pretty good. I'm super happy about that. So very, very nice. Check another one off the list for sure. All right, number 10. Number 10 is the custom Nissan Z. This one does have opening doors. So this is a interesting casting. I never thought this casting was all that great, but there are some pretty tough variations that have existed for this casting, and it is fun to collect for sure. It does have a metal base, which is pretty beefy. This casting is relatively hefty. So this is the first color in purple. Does have a $1,000 bill on it, which is on fire, which is interesting. And then, of course, a little bit more bills on the side on fire. Neon yellow ultra hots, very, very interesting. In purple, we'll throw him down there at the bottom. The next color up is black. I think the black one looks especially nice. Red interior looks really, really good on this one. The hot pink is a good contrast with the burning note that's on there. I think that one looks pretty good. So I like that one. Again, just opening doors, pretty standard stuff. Nothing fancy from the Hot Wheels back in the day. Now, I do have 2 number 10s. Our hope is to get a yellow one. So the third color that I don't have is yellow. For some reason, this one on the top just looks a little bit brighter for some reason, in my opinion. So we will start with the one on the top and hope that we get yellow. Because that's the last color that I need. So we'll get the packaging out of here. A lot of people get bummed out that I'm opening all these packages, but I mean, these revealers really aren't that big a deal, because until you open them, they're kind of irrelevant, to be honest with you. All right, so we're going to open the end. We're going to do this again together. Did we get yellow? No. We got another black one. So, unfortunately, another black one, but that's okay. This model is relatively desirable, so I will get this into the hands of somebody else at some point in time, but that's a bummer, and no little token in there either. Really hoping I find one of those. I've never found one of those tokens, so I don't know what it looks like. All right, this is the only other number 10, so again, I don't know, but I'm going to hope that we get the yellow one. That way, by the time we get done, hopefully we're only going to be missing the 348 that we started with. So, the bag is kind of like, it's not sealed, but like, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get the front open. All right, yellow. Another purple. Another purple. Bummer. So, not a winner chicken dinner, but I'm probably going to swap out the two that I have because I bought them loose already. So I'll probably swap them out with these ones because they're brand new. And then again, no little token, unfortunately. So now we are missing 2 of 36, unfortunately. All right, we're going to move on to number 11. We're almost there. This is the Custom Corvette. I really like this casting. I think this casting is super cool. Another one that I have a lot of. Does have ZR1 embossed in the back. It is a convertible. Does have kind of like, I don't know, like fireballs or something. Maybe some Street Fighter type stuff going on. There is the Ultra Hots on the side in neon yellow. This sits very low and slung. Big wheels in the back, small wheels in the front. They also did the billionth Hot Wheels or whatever, the bunch of Corvettes or whatever, or billionth Corvette, one of the 2 millionth Corvette, something like that. They did that as well, so we will put him on the side. Second color in the mix, I think, is really, really cool. It is this metallic blue, which looks fantastic. Looks super, super good. The orange Ultra Hots just match it perfectly. Red interior is fantastic. This is definitely one of my favorites. I am impartial to silver. You guys know I like silver, but this one is especially nice, which is very, very nice. All right, number 11. So I do have 2 number 11s. We are trying for whites. I think the one on the bottom probably is going to be a lighter color, so I'm hoping it's the white one. So we will crack this guy open again. Looking for white. Need the white one. So we'll crack open our little bag here. See if this bag wants to open as well. There we go. And do we have white? Ooh, look at that. Ka-ching. Ugh. Got all kinds of crud on the front of it. Didn't think I'd have to clean it right out of the package, but it's all right. There is the white one. Looks okay. I've never seen the white one, so this is the first time we're seeing this together. I like the orange interior. I think the orange interior matches. Of course, the wheels are not matching, which is on purpose. So they do the pink ones, which don't look all that great, but it's still a good casting. I actually like that casting. I actually think that casting is pretty cool. It doesn't fit on the screen, but that's okay. Again, no little piece. I don't think I'll ever find one of those. I'm down to only 2 cars, so we don't need to crack that guy open, so we'll set him to the side as well. All right, the very last model in the mix is at least in my opinion, seems to be the hardest one to come across, is the XJ220. Now, the XJ220 is very interesting because there is no crazy decos for it. They just have blue, purple, and red. And unfortunately, through all of my travels and hunting over the years, I've only ever found the blue one. And this actually came from buying a lot of these revealer packs and just cracking them open. So that's why this one is all nice and clean and all that stuff. So blue is the first one. Now, here's the good thing about this one. I actually have three different ones to try to get 2 models. So our odds of getting what we need is pretty good. So I'm just going to start from the top. Again, we need red and purple. So hopefully we can at least get one of them right out the gate. Keep my fingers crossed for number 12. There is the bag. Super revealers. This one is taped very well. There we go. Get that guy going. All right, we need red or purple. Ooh, started with purple. All right. So there is the purple one. Ooh, how big the axle is. The axle is like way too long on this one. It's all right, not a big deal. There is the purple one, though, in metallic purple. They've done the Jaguar in the blue before. They've done it in the purple before. They've done it in red before. So none of the colors are going to be crazy. Just the weird kind of ultra hots colors or whatever. And I really like the Jaguars, so I'm just going to add the Jaguars all there. There's a little piece in there. Nope, no little piece. All right, we have 2 shots to get 1 single car. We're looking for red. You just can't see in there. You just cannot see in there, which is just crazy. So I guess we'll just start with this one. And by the way, those were only 79 cents back in the day. 79 cents. So you figure all the labor and stuff it took to bag all these cars up and all that other stuff like that. Put the little piece of paper insert in there. It's just an involved process. All right, we are hoping for red. Everybody think red. Just think red. Red, 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 red. Or do we have red? Oop. The bag stay open. All right, red, red, red. No, dang it. Another purple one. This one this one has a good axle, so I'm gonna take that one out, set that to the side so I know the pile that's going away, and we're gonna use that one that doesn't have a super long axle because, yep, I'm super anal retentive about that. And then is there a little piece in there? Unfortunately, no. Like I said, I've never seen one. I don't know if it's like plastic or what it is, but there is the last one. There is the last one that we are going to crack. I am hoping to get the red one, but if not, I will end up with only 33 cars instead of 34, since we're already missing 2. And those ones I might just hunker down and say, yo, eBay, help me out with these ones. Okay, all right. I don't know if you guys thought red hard enough last time, but how about this time? Dang it. So there he is, the blue one. Another blue one. So unfortunately, no red. I really thought that we would pull it off with the Jags at 3 shots to get 2 cars, but unfortunately, that's not the way that it worked. And of course, no little piece in there either. So there you go. That is Hot Wheels Revealers. Was wishing I had all 36 cars, but we know what all 36 cars are. But pretty cool. It's super fun to collect. Kind of a pain in the butt to collect nowadays because you just have to go through so much to get all this stuff. But once you put it all together, it's actually a pretty cool collection. So drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about all this stuff like that. We're going to catch you next time. And hopefully we have some more Hot Wheels showcases down the pipeline. But thanks for watching Level 'Em Diecast. Peace.